Hello everybody, it's Teacher Amy and I am here with episode number 28 of Reward Roundup. Today I am focusing on unit-specific rewards. So I have 3 rewards for level 2, 1 for level 3 and 1 for level 4, and they are all specific to that unit so that you can use these rewards not only to engage your students and entertain them, but also for extension and for practicing vocabulary. So the first one that I want to show you is by teacher Shannon Feely, and this one is for the unit in level 2 where we're talking about taking care of animals, and this one is called Take Care of the Kitten. And she's done this really adorable kitten reward where these animals are actually moving, they're like alive inside this little box, and your student gets to choose one. So let's say they choose the gray kitten. Now it says play with the kitten, so you get to choose what the kitten plays with, string or the iPad, and this iPad GIF is adorable, so we just have to check it out. The kitten is trying to catch the fish on the iPad screen. If you have Google Slides on your iPad, try this out with your cat because it actually works. This is what cats do with iPads. You can use either one of these paw prints here to either go back and choose the other item to play with, or you can go ahead and choose the next kitten. So let's say they choose the white kitten. Now you say, oh no, kitten is tired. Let's put her to bed or give her a drink or whatever. And in the bed, she kind of cuddles up in her little bed there. This is so cute. I have a couple of girls that I can think of off the top of my head that will just awe over this reward. It's just really, really adorable. She's done a really great job. So thank you, Teacher Shannon, for that excellent reward. The next one that I want to show you today is by teacher Edie LaCroix, and this one is for that level 3 unit on mammals and birds that I know we're always looking for something to keep it exciting. Now, what she's done here is she's creating her own Venn diagram, or your student is creating their own Venn diagram. And we see these a lot in the actual curriculum for this unit, but this one is great because you get to kind of test your students' knowledge as you go along and also practice the vocabulary too. So let's take a look at what she has here. She has first just an example of how the Venn diagram works. So we have different and different on the outsides and then the same characteristics in the middle. So first we're going to just throw out a characteristic. Who drinks milk, mammals or birds? Your student will tell you or guess if they don't know, and then you get some examples of mammals drinking milk, and then when you click again it starts to fill in the Venn diagram. So I think this is fantastic. It's a great little test, a little quiz for your students, and there are some stars built in here too, so there are a couple of those. And you just keep going along and keep building up the differences, and then eventually you'll get to the same characteristics too. She has some really great quality images in here. They're nice and big, they're easy for the student to see, they're colorful. She's thrown in the stars here as well. I just think she's done a really, really great job. So hopefully this will help to make that unit a little less painful for you. As we all know, that one is not a lot of fun to teach. The next reward that I want to show you is by teacher Adrienne Snyder, and she calls this the colors of ELSA, which I love. So this is for level 2, unit 8, where they are learning their colors, and she has done this with different colored snowflakes here. So let's take a look. So we have all these different colored snowflakes. You ask your student to choose one. So let's say they choose green. The other ones will fade away. This one will spin around, and then we get a really cool GIF of Elsa turning her blue dress into a green dress. I love the images that she's used here. I even love the background as well. Use the snowflake to go back, and then we can choose a different color like red. Let's see, what do we have for red? Elsa is going to, oh, now she has a red dress. So she's turning her dress from black to red. Very cool, excellent. So she's done a great job here. What I really like about these unit-specific rewards is that it's great to have your student be engaged with you, right? So if you have a student that absolutely loves Toy Story, you show them a Toy Story reward, you've made that connection and you're engaging your student, that is fantastic. But what I like even better is when you can get your student interested in the actual content that they are learning about. So if they are excited about Elsa, then throw Elsa into the colors, and then they will be excited about colors too. So she's done a fantastic job. So well done, teacher Adrienne. The next one that I want to show you is my own, and I call this one Chef DINO Cooks. This is for the food unit in level 2, obviously, and this one was so much fun for me to make. It's gotten a little bit of attention in the Facebook group lately. All of the items on the table here are vocabulary words in the unit, so your students should know them. And I tried to do a little funny a picture at the end with the food here. So Chef DINO comes in, he starts to cook the noodles, and then we get to see something funny made out of noodles. At the end, there's a noodle snowman. And you click DINO to go back. Let's do the vegetables. So DINO comes up, he's going to chop the vegetables first, and then he is going to saute the vegetables, and then we get this funny little picture of a vegetable face, and the students are always like, what? How did they do that? I don't even understand it. It's really realistic. It's kind of cool. So this one is a lot of fun. Obviously, we're talking about food. We're extending the vocabulary in the lesson, but we've got DINO, and who doesn't love DINO? So this one was a lot of fun to make. I had a lot of fun with the student that I used it on for the first time as well. She was really interested in it, so I hope that it goes over well in your classes too. The last one for today is by teacher Beth Pender. This is a teacher versus student reward, and it's specific to the travel unit in level 4, and it is a airplane ticket reward. So what's cool about this one is that it is riggable, it's hackable, so that you can choose whether your student is going to win or not. Now, me personally, I'm one of those teachers who is, you get what you get and you don't get upset. But we all know that there are those students that do get upset, and we don't want it to affect our Apple score. Of course, we all want the 5 Apple ratings. So if your student starts to get upset that they are losing, Beth has built in a little hack for you to be able to get them back on track so that they win the game. So let's take a look here. So we have some airplane tickets. Now what she's done is, if you click on the number, the actual number on the ticket, you will get a score that is higher than 1. If you click on anything else, the rest of the ticket, the blue part or the white part of the ticket, you will get a 1-point score. So if your student starts to lose and you need to bring your score down a little bit, then you can have yourself get a 1 point every time you go. But what she's also done here is used some really great images and some great locations too. So let's take a look. Let's look at number 1. Here is Sydney, Australia, and you can fly to Sydney, and wow, you get 5 points. Now for teacher versus student, you'd want to keep track on your whiteboard or in the chat box or whatever, so that you know how many points you have and how many points your student has. Let's look. Oh, New York City. And how many points is New York? 2 points. Okay, great. And then you click the number to go back, and let's say your student is starting to lose. Oh no, I need to take some points away from myself. So let's click on, oh, Hawaii. Hawaii is only 1 point. But she has these beautiful images, these aerial images that were obviously taken from an airplane, which if your student is high enough conversationally, you can have that conversation with them. These pictures were taken from an airplane, and she's got these great pictures here. So that's another way that you can add to your travel unit as well. That is all I have for you today, everybody. I hope that you will try out these rewards in your classroom, and as always, let me know how they go. You can comment below, or you can find me in the Google Slides Facebook group. I love doing these episodes because I love to see what you people come up with. You guys are amazing. It's just week after week you come up with these fantastic rewards that I get to showcase and share with everyone, and it's a lot of fun for me. So hopefully I will see you next week on Reward Roundup. Thank you for watching, and happy teaching.